Hey guys, I'm a little under the weather, but I'm going ahead and try to do another stream. We only have probably like two more streams, and we should finish up Final Fantasy 16. And got a new controller, so you're not going to see any more of the brand new controller. Oh, it's so nice. All right, so we're going to start with the side quests. We got a bunch of side quests to take care of. We got the final mission, main mission unlocked. But we're going to start off with which unlocks the final side quests and everything. So let's see what we got.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently free from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognise the traits in him that we should look for in those that fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
Alright.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Yep.
One can never have too many scouts.
True words. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and now you have to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present.
Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. I'm really stuffed up and everything, but we'll get through it. Like I said, these are the final side missions and hunts and everything.
I suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
What about you?
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden curse breakers from traveling to Walud, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Yep.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together, and we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had.
Hold on for a second.
I'm held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis.
Sorry, I had to turn my air conditioner on. It was getting a little hot.
There are still bearers alive to save.
Let's do our Doris.
Alright. So who's next? We'll go to this one. Well, there's going to be Joshua. What do you got, Joshua?
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
That's
Nothing.
I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will. How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning...
Yeah, we'll go.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
All right, so we got where there's a will. All right, so next one's going to be up here. All right, so we got Uncle Byron now.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford
Yeah, it is.
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many, but in my
Sorry.
estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition, that he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle. And I extolled many virtues, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person.
All right.
You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
All right, so now we got this one
Thank you, Clive.
called Three's Company. And we got one more to go except for right now, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, no, we got more over here. Oh, we got a lot more than I thought. Okay, that's fine. We got two right here. In case you haven't noticed, the poor Holmes spends all the time laying on the rear deck whimpering like Gavin the Cup. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's nothing to do with the supply of antelope bones.
What is it this time, Torgal?
We got one called More Than Words. So, relative to your burdens, I would ask you aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your case. There exists ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern that mere possession is deemed a crime, and there was a chance to counteract one home from a distance that sparked me with a scholarly curiosity which burns this very day. I wish you to listen to aiding in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, know that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. Okay?
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Sorry. An inconvenient truth. Then we got 2 more to go accept. Oh, God. Well, that's an inconvenient. We got 3 more to accept. Oh, that's more than 1. That's Torgal. Never mind.
Say what you will.
We'll go accept all the quests. Alright, we'll take care of you in a little bit, Torgal. We're going to go accept these quests, and then we're just going to go down the list until we do them all. Alright, so what we got here?
Do you think happened, Miss?
It's the kids again.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No? Well, yes, but that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middle. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we weren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said, in the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving me from Stonehit.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid?
Huh.
You really should be more
Calling the
careful.
kettle black.
Don't listen to her.
But who's gonna put Miss Middle back?
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that for us.
Yeah.
She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright, so we got aiming high. And then 1 more to go accept, which is...
Miss Shelley says your books might quit.
It must be down there in the dungeon.
Inspire them all to become writers themselves. Is that so?
Huh. Where is it then? Oh, it's up there. How do we get up there? Oh, the stairs. Duh.
I will not have
Hello.
forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Curse Breakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will...
Why?
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I lost so many, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision.
Oh, so you want to go we want to get a log.
Sid,
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Outback and find a registry.
You will?
Yep.
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Leader Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
Alright.
Alright. So we should have all the side quests for now.
By the mothers.
Litany of Errors. Alright, so first, we'll head there. That's the next main mission, but we're not going to go there yet. We're going to go to Northreach and do to. We're just going to go down the list. So I thought I had a sneeze. Sorry. Ew.
The Zermatt at least mentioned where in Northreach she'd be testing this recruit.
Alright, so here's the first one.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just sit. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that.
Yeah.
I am. But I swore I'd face him. Just like the man who saved
I'm assuming it's Gav.
Who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Emma. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make it fine.
So, what? Have I passed?
No.
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
Okay.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Emma, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
Alright.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
Yeah.
On my way.
We got it.
Alright, Emma. Impress me.
Feels good to have a new PS5 controller. That's for sure.
Come on. certain Ember really is ready. Straight home now.
Well, we'll have to see. That doesn't sound good.
Maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't.
All right.
Then run.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
All right, so we got a Todd Avis. All right. Oh, it feels so nice to have a new controller, I'm telling you. Makes all the difference in the world. Easy enough.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course.
He really did. While we were distracted, he went.
Back to Northreach it is then.
He did. He went and got the. He went and got the tome while we were distracted.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. By the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with.
Yeah, like I said, we distracted him.
Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then.
He did. He got creative.
All on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight. Yes, Sergeant.
Huh? Easy enough.
This won't be an easy decision.
You should have seen him. The thing...
All right.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with
Of course it was.
But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Yeah.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than
Oh,
a
shit.
liability.
Yeah, he's not gonna pass.
Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears.
Yeah, that's true.
A scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember has shown he
So he
has
did what he told.
half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance. I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Dark as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance will be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that completes the first of like 7 side missions. Alright. So that's the first side mission. New quests available. Alright, guess what? We got silver linings now. First things first, we're gonna go up here. I want to collect my Patron's Whisper.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous
We
lot.
get Genji gloves!
Best of luck out there, Sid.
So we got a new side quest called Silver Linings. So let's go check that one out. Alright, what do you have to say? Hey, Gav.
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eddie's baby will be coming soon and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a babe was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes like.
So,
You can't make shit.
The problem is that Ed is due any day now. I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
Alright then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm, but not just any.
We're gonna have to defeat a monster to get it.
Not just any.
No.
Of course.
From the feather of a silver chocobo. There's not lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their supply.
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was going to stop by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call.
Alright.
Good friend, Clive.
So we got silver linings. We have to go find a silver fucking chocobo. Alright. Well, we got... Oh, shit. Well, I forgot we got some over here, too. We're not going to finish all these side quests today. I doubt it. There's a lot of them. Looking for, nobody's tool. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So we'll do that. We're not going to probably finish all the side quests tonight, but shit, I forgot there's so many of them. But we'll get through it. Alright, so we got to go this direction.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
Alright. Out of my way. Whoa. Of course, they're not going to make it easy for me. Alright, Doris. Hello.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Alright.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. Locked up tight.
Oh, one thing I haven't done yet in the stream. Pet the dog!
How feels good boy?
Alright, hold on. Alright. The game will allude hereby designates this facility a prison for the German of various informant message. The purpose of the facility is reared train a cruiser beast for deployment in the field. Captain Barrels have been provided solely for the pursuit of the famous purpose.
So this place was no ordinary prison, and I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Of course. The Kuza has been long recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hopeful that successful performance on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. If exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing blah 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 blah.
Minimal loss of eluded lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
There's the last one. Recent supply shortages left with a sufficient worth of feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearer, assigned to fight beside it with a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in its way, suggesting that live bearers may be a preferred source of subsistence. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers are no longer used for training purposes, can now be prepared as required.
They were feeding bearers.
Yeah.
This is even worse than watching it. Nothing better caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Alright, so we gotta find our way back up the stairs, which I think is over here. How we doing, Doris?
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents, and it can't be true. Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even, and those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Oh, we know where we're going.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here.
Alright.
Guess what we get to do?
find down here.
Guess what we're going to be doing? Remember that beast we're talking about? Oh, not yet. Okay.
Spider. She sounds close.
Hello.
How are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards.
Yeah.
Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing.
Chadwick sent you.
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so it ran away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Yep. Remember that monster they've been talking about? We get to fight it.
Monster's back. Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bear-eating bastard in the ground.
Yep. Now we get to fight the motherfucker. There it is.
For me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bears.
This is going to be fun. There's a hunt too, I think. Yep, Kuza Beast, rank A. Let's do it.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Uh-oh. Now the last of the hunts are tied with the side quest. So the rest of the hunts are going to be fighting with the side quest. Come on! Got it. It wasn't too bad. And guess what? Level up. Do 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 do.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is that?
That's Chadwick's book.
Diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe, thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want any sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not.
Well, yeah, so the last of the marks are going to be tied with the side quests.
It's the least I can do.
So. Alright, so we got the girl. We rescued the girl. At least we got her back to the hideout.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. Sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him.
You're welcome.
How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Hada Marie. That's the man I remember.
Oh, so the girl's name was Hada Marie. Okay.
His brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey.
We're tying up a lot of side quests and stories now, so that's why they're going to be a little bit longer.
But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Hada Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles.
Sure can.
And the curse breakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick.
Thank you, Doris.
You're welcome. And there's another side quest complete. Da 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 da. Looks like we got something on the hunt board. Really? Maybe? Yeah, we got a couple more. We got another one called the Masterless Marauder. Let me see something real quick. Alright, so this one appears after you finish up the side quest. But we'll take care of that in a little bit. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom and stuff, so. Alright, I'm back. I can try to take care of it. Well, there's a side quest that goes in that direction, and I think the guy is over there too, so. So we can take care of that all at once. It's here, I think. I think the hut's here. We're going to take care of it both at once. Oh, see, there it is. So let's go ahead and take care of the hut while we're here. Hello. Gotcha, buddy.
You deserve a rest.
King Behemoth. It's going to be a little bit harder, but, I mean, it's not going to be too bad. All right, let's do it. Uh-oh. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Four horsemen means he just throws everything, including the kitchen sink, at me. There we go. Okay, now he's casting the ultimate move, Apocalypse. Glad I healed up when I did. That would have been bad. Got him. Woo! That was not easy, but we got him.
Home after you, I toggle.
All right. So head on back. Then stock up. We'll do one more side quest and I'm going to call it a night. I wanted to try to finish up all the side quests this evening, but it's not going to happen. Because we'll probably take another extra stream to get done with everything else.
Go on then. Hey, better I'll be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Go again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered.
What about this? This is the ultimate weapon.
So it would be.
I still need one dark steel.
Anything else?
Alright, so we're going to go to where there's a will. Alright, so it's going to be a Tabor, okay. We're heading to Tabor. Hello, Cyril.
My lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father.
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
I know that I've asked much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way around to secure a future for our Dutch and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms. Knowing with all Rosario thriving as one right, we have fulfillment. I've made plans to see us through, but if such obstacles that stand in our way, it will likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This should be an arduous inheritance, so I'll offer you another that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold from you, your father.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would have
Sorry.
this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain my
Where is she?
After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
Shall we then?
Well, where's this archive? Oh, over here. Well, let's see what you have for sale. Anything new?
Are you buying or selling? Go safely.
Over here. Okay. Hello.
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you.
You look like Sharon.
I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope...
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more. What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been
Ooh,
the custom
got those
for
bitch.
children of
Ah!
House
Pop my
Rosfield
neck.
to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both.
Right now we are finishing the last side quest in the hunt. Like literally the last of the side. I'm not going to finish them tonight because I didn't. It's almost midnight. I started a little late because I've been busy and I'm a little under the weather. But I just got the final main mission unlocked. So the last mission for the final dungeon is waiting on us. But I'm trying to get the last of the side quests and the huts taken care of, and then and once we get done with all that, we'll be done, and then we'll head to the final mission, beat the final boss. Then after that, I don't know yet. Well, I got plenty of games back here. I fell. I'll show you real quick. I actually kind of fell into a game that is worth about $450. Let me go get it.
May our fathers will be done.
It's probably the most expensive game in my collection right now. But it's
we do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen not far from here. Most perceptive, Your Grace.
I might do that. I don't know. It's Earthbound.
Yes. In fact, this
It's Earthbound.
the same beast your father meant to slay. I've been tracking his movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make you
Now also
What else?
got this, which wasn't cheap to begin with either. Do this real quick. It's Tales of Fantasia. I'm a huge Tales fan. And that, are you seriously that expensive these days? I could see the whole inbox, including strategy guide, being that much. Yeah. My some friends of mine, who I'm with a collab channel with on YouTube, the Earthbound crew. Sometimes when I'm not able to go to it because it's all the way over in Arizona, and I got a job, I got a daughter to take care of, and everything. They do me some. They go game hunting for me. Now, I mean, and they've expanded my NES collection. I got well over 100 games in my NES collection now, and all kind of stuff. But one of the guys actually, we're called the Earthbound crew, so of course they were going to get me a copy of Earthbound eventually. But he told me it was the price of the plane ticket, because I really don't have that much money. I mean, I try. I mean, I make a modest living being a teacher and everything, but they were going to fly me out and all that kind of stuff. But he said the price of the plane ticket, it was about $450. If you look at one of the videos that they uploaded for the channel when they went to Game On, they went game hunting and they found the copy of Earthbound and it had a price tag of $450. That's just for the game. The game with the cart, with the manual and everything like that, can easily go from $800 to $1,000 with the box and the manual and everything. The cart itself, easily goes $450. So, but I got some ideas in mind. I might switch over to like a little bit of retro. Might do some racing, all that kind of stuff. But I maybe have about 2 or 3 streams left, and I'll be done with this game. As I said, I'm doing the last of the side quests now. And I got some hunts to take care of, and then we're heading off to the final mission. I might eventually do the DLC, but not right now. All right, so now I got to go to Titan's Wake. And I got, apparently, looks like something I got to destroy over here. And I got me a new PS5 controller, so no more drifting. Bought me a new PS5 controller today. So, yeah, you can see it's no more drifting, no more all that kind of stuff. I'm very happy about that. So now I can no more of the circling around and. Oh, looks like there's my hut. There's my mark right there. There's a hut. I'm looking for one piece of equipment to upgrade to get to craft my ultimate weapon. But I got this is why I got it.
For House Rossfield.
But yeah, I mean this is definitely not a hunt. It's just something I gotta defeat. But I'm missing one piece of equipment to get one piece to craft my ultimate weapon. I'm looking for. I think it's called like a dark matter. It's dark something. I'll know it when I see it. Once I get that, I can craft the ultimate weapon. But we'll see. So how are you doing tonight, Fuji? I started a little bit. I'm a little under the weather. You can hear me sniffling and coughing and all kind of stuff, sneezing some. I think my sinuses are just really bad right now, and my throat's killing me. But I still wanted to do a stream, especially since I got the new PS5 controller. I mainly wanted to test it out. And plus, I'm so close to finishing this game now. And I don't know what I'm going to do after finish this. Because after finish this game, I'll have every on my YouTube channel. I'll have every mainline Final Fantasy on my channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, except for 11 because it's an MMORPG. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then I've already started some of the sequels and stuff too. I've done 10-2, I've done 13-2. I've done World of Final Fantasy. I've done Final Fantasy Time Zero, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. So I might take a break from Final Fantasy. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll figure it out when the time comes when I beat this game. That wasn't too bad. Still not what I needed.
Is this the Hearthstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
Still not what I need to craft the ultimate weapon. I'm looking for, it was called like it's dark something. So, let's see what we got.
Thank the founder you were safe. The griffin is slain now.
Yeah, we got the Hearthstone. 2 of them, in fact.
Yes, this radiant laughter like frozen flame. It's just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Godotha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, sir. I will be with him shortly.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little under the weather.
And set forthwith.
But they're ready.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion, and the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized. And only if we stood together.
But yeah, if you look at my YouTube channel, which is DKS3A, you can go to there's a playlist called Collections. You can see my video game collection from all the systems that I have. From NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, 64, PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, Switch, GameCube, Xbox, Xbox 360, Dreamcast, Xbox One, Wii U, everything. I got so many systems, it's crazy. I don't know why. I've been collecting since I was like 4. Now I'm 40 now, so. It's just, when I get them, I don't get rid of it.
Of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewellery be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered.
Excuse me, sorry.
And that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service. As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my
Oh, shit.
meaning.
Alright, so there's another... Oh, I thought the side quest would have been done.
Bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff. Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
Okay.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit? I think we should.
Yeah, the main antagonist of this game is weird.
Thanks. Before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Alright.
Thank you, sir. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Alright, so... Hawk's Cry Cliff. Oh, right here. Way over there, okay.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Yeah, we probably would.
Of course, to have overcome Father's political enemies, of that I'm no certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Oh.
Don't hold me back.
Hey! He just knocked me right off my chocobo. He's like, boop!
It's just like that.
Hello.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me. No matter how fate conspired against him, he never stopped.
Sorry.
Never looked back. Never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. I've been trying to live up to his
I'm under the weather.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted. What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very...
Yeah, the cutscenes are a little bit longer because these are like wrapping up
I shall be
storylines.
curious, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us.
Feels like I got a sneeze, but it's not coming out.
Follow your footsteps.
Oh, it's called Dark Steel. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing one Dark Steel. To complete my ultimate weapon. I've got everything else I need. I'm just missing one Dark Steel.
We won't lay you down. Onward then. Onward. To the end. And to a new beginning.
Alright. Completed that quest. Do I get a Dark Steel? No. Alright. Joshua has joined Cloud's party and remained with him until we departing for Origin. Okay? We still got a lot of side quests to do, but I'm definitely not going to be finishing it tonight, unfortunately. As you can see, we got another one right there that just popped up. We got this one, and we got this one, and we got this one. There's so many. But we'll get them done. It's just going to be another stream.
Still alive, are ya? Gone persuading you down? can't find a better price than that.
Alright, let's go see what's in the chamber. Probably another side quest to start. Yeah. Though her icon brought him much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed were not to seek her light that bourbon, even for a fraction before we part for the skies. I will speak on this more in private.
If Joshua was worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
We got one called Priceless. It just keep popping up. And then we got... Do you remember when you told me about the night at Phoenix Gate that while the fate of Rosaria rests on my shoulders, the fate of its dominance sits upon yours? But we are not both dominant of fire, does not the flame of your forebears burn in both of our hearts? Shall I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. It is not what our father wanted, what Sid wanted, to cast aside fate and forge your own paths. Grant me this, Cloud. Let me be your strength. Aw. But yeah, we got more side quests to do. But we're going to end it here. I started way too late. If I would have started probably about an hour or two earlier, I would probably just started more side quests. But we still got a lot more to do. In fact, there's still more side quests I haven't even unlocked. I mean, I haven't even started yet. And still got more hunts. I need to find out one piece of dark steel that I can get the ultimate weapon. But probably another stream. We'll probably finish it up. So... Thank you, Spooky, for coming. Thank you. Something like that. I'm headed for bed. It's 12:15 in the morning. I got to get up early. So, and plus I need to try to fight this cold so I can get some sleep. But, all right. Thank y'all for coming. I will see y'all next time. Have a good night. I am going to bed.